Welcome back, and family, we back again. Y'all already know, man, the campaign remains the same. The red cup. Make sure you got you a red cup. This the rise and fall of New York drill, man. Now I will say this. Every single time I start listening to a drill rapper from New York, either one or two things happen. Either they get killed or they end up going to jail. The ones that I was listening to. Now, I was listening to Dusty Locane too. Like Dusty Locane. I think he from New York too. And I think they said he just got back out. I got to check his new song out. I heard he made the First Day Off song, and it went hard and it went crazy. But shout out to the Kid Nerd. The original video will be in the description. But let's get into it, man. The rise and fall of New York drill. Let's see what's going on, man.
It's been nearly 2 years since I last reported on the New York drill scene, and when I done my last recap on it, the scene was looking real promising, with many artists on the wave getting hit with big deals and millions of views pretty much overnight. But in 2024, the scene is looking like it's in real danger, with most of the top artists either falling off or getting caught up in the streets. Today, we'll be getting into the rise and fall of New York drill. Before we get into this one, guys, I'm running another giveaway for a PS5. To enter, all you have to do is comment KN on Jay Busy's latest net start. The giveaway will be announced on my Instagram in the description, so please make sure you're posted on there.
Yo, kick your 2024 off right. www.marcyville.com for all your graphic design needs. The link will be in the description. Whether you need flyers, mixtape covers, invitations, Snapchat filters, YouTube banners, anything you need, graphic design, you even get a logo. Starting your business, you ain't got no logo, well now you know where to go. www.marcyville.com. Alright? Y'all make sure to let them know that Buddha sent you, alright? I'm out.
Pound of racks, make some moves, hustling sterling's the life I choose. Said it before, why not say it again? You can't fit in my shoes.
So as we all know, hip-hop has been around for a while now, but in 2011, a new subgenre of hip-hop hit the streets, straight from Chicago. And this genre will change the hip-hop game forever. Teenagers from some of the most impoverished areas of Chicago would start dissing each other on dark trap-styled beats, which created what we know now as drill music. Early pioneers of this wave being Chicago artists like Chief Keef, Lil Durk and Lil Jojo. And it wasn't long before this new sound started hitting different sides of America and even the world. New York was one of the first.
Alright, look, and since we talking about the beginning of drill, the start of drill, I'm finna say it once and for all. I don't understand why it's so much confusion and why people be so confused and why people don't be trying to give the credit to the people they know it should be giving the credit to. Rest in peace, Pac-Man. Pac-Man started drill. Drill is from over east. Everybody know that. You feel me? Shout out King Louis. A lot of people don't be wanting to give King Louis his flowers. When King Louis was going crazy, y'all already know it was up for that King Louis. You know what I'm saying? But if you go look at King Louis mixtape, all of, you know what I'm saying, Drilluminati and all that, everything was drill, drill, drill. So he pushed that wave hard. He was pushing that drill wave hard. Katie Got Bands is the queen of drill. She will always be the queen of drill. It's no debating. Ain't no sense of having no discussion about that. Whoever else saying they the queen of drill, they a goddamn lie. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to get all that out the way because these conversations keep coming up. And I don't understand the problem. Y'all don't understand. It's real simple. But let's get back to the video.
States to adopt this new sound in America. In 2012, a Bronx rapper called Polo Rell dropped which is believed to be the first drill song in New York when he released a single called Gucci Big Bank in December of that year. He continued dropping tracks until 2016, but was eventually stopped in his tracks when he was caught in the biggest indictment in New York history. Polo Rell was a part of a gang called B&B, which operated on a road called White Plains in the Bronx, and they were into it with another gang.
And I ain't gonna lie, in New York, y'all basically started the RICO. Y'all basically invented the RICO. So chances are, y'all know it's a good chance if you gang, and if you, chances are you gonna get a RICO off top. I mean, y'all the founders of the RICO. You feel me? So if you out there doing what you doing, understand that RICO coming. It might not come today. It might not come tomorrow. It might come a year later, 2-3 years later. But it's coming. Believe you me. Because y'all definitely got more. I ain't gonna lie, man. New York rappers got the most RICO cases out of everybody. And some of them, I don't even know what didn't happen in the RICOs. Like, I don't know if everybody took time. Gas Slam took pleas. You know what I'm saying? Like the YSL, okay, they could push the pleas. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but in New York, man, y'all got to move more safe out there, man. Y'all got to be more cautious and careful about what y'all doing, man. You see, they did that with Chef G. Now, I ain't heard nothing else about them yet. What, they been sitting for like a year or two? That's crazy. I think Sleepy Hollow out. I seen he dropped like a new video something the other day, but I don't know if he out or if he still locked up too. But yeah, New York definitely giving out them RICOs.
Minutes away, in a housing project called Eastchester Gardens. Both gangs were causing havoc on the streets and seemingly getting away with it. But what both groups didn't know was in the shadows, the NYPD was keeping records of everything that was going on. They had thousands of CCTV videos and multiple witness statements of situations between both of the gangs. And on April the 27th, 2016, 700 riot officers struck and arrested 120 members they believed to be behind both gangs, hitting them with a whole heap of different charges.
Then New York RICOs be, like, I ain't gonna lie, man, them East Coast RICOs, they coming to get 200 people, 300 people, 40 people, 90 people, 100 people, like, damn. That many people, Nick, you should expect to get caught. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Nick, out of all y'all, somebody gonna make a mistake. Out of all y'all, somebody gonna slip. It ain't no way y'all gang that deep, that big, then y'all rapping, scamming, committing murders, doing it. That. Somebody gonna get snatched up. And you know what the crazy part about these New York RICOs be, man? Their main target is usually just one person. You see what I'm saying? But they'll throw something on you just because they want you to tell on that one person, man. That's the craziest thing about the RICO, man. And like, it's somebody that could be just enjoying y'all game yesterday. He just got over here yesterday. Who put you down? Who plugged you in? Do you know, do you know this person? Do you know that person? He just got there. He don't know a damn thing. He can't even get sturdy. Yeah, he don't know nothing about getting sturdy. He ain't even dropped the song yet. He the main one they antagonizing. Y'all know them East Coast police, they don't play, man. They gonna beat you. Shout out to New Jersey Drive. Told me that at an early age. Them East Coast police, they gonna put hands on you.
The NYPD connected both gangs to 1,800 shots fired, 8 homicides, and countless drug and weapon offenses. Polo Rell was seen as having an important role in the B&B gang and was sentenced to life with a possibility of parole in 55 years, ending his career and more importantly his freedom, taking down New York's first drill rapper. See, the differences between New York and Chicago is that New York don't play when it comes to crime. New York City is one of the most surveyed cities in the world. In most boroughs, you can't even turn a corner without being on CCTV. Chicago is the second most policed city in America, only beaten by one city, NYC, which has more than 3 times the amount of officers patrolling its streets. And it will become clear by the end of this video why New York drill artists don't last that long on the streets. In 2014, a fresh rapper from New York was taking the world by storm. On August the 1st, 2014, a Brooklyn rapper named Bobby Shmurda dropped the biggest rap single to come out of that year, called Hot Boy. Bobby Shmurda literally...
And you know what's crazy about this? I just seen Bobby Shmurda the other day, right? He say New York drill and UK drill is better than Chicago drill. Hey, man, listen here, man. Just because you got into it with Roddy Rebel about what he said about King Von, and then what you came back and said about Von, hey, don't get to diss in Chicago. Hey, you can't diss where it started. That's just like when it come to hip-hop. Can't nobody diss New York because hip-hop started in New York. You can't overlook Chicago when it come to drill because Chicago is where it started. Ain't nothing better than the founders, man. Nothing. Why y'all doing that? I don't even know why. Well, like I said, I know why. I ain't even seen, I promise you, since Roddy Rebel said what he said about Von and Bobby Shmurda came out and spoke against it, I ain't even seen them around each other. I ain't even seen them together. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, they probably still cool, I don't know. But at the same time, man, don't be dissing Chicago and try to put, it's nothing above that, bro. That's why I hate when people try to say Katie ain't the queen of drill. She got to be. Is nobody else to take that spot. Is nobody. I don't care. If you do drill music and you a female, you could sell 1 million albums today. That is not gonna make you the queen. Katie will always be the queen. She from the home of where it started. She did it first. She's the queen. Like, what are we talking about? Like, what are we doing here? But Bobby Shmurda did that, but it's cool, though. I know why you did it, Shmurda. I get it. I understand, man.
He came out of nowhere, creating one of the first viral dances to hit social media, the Shmurda dance. At the time, everyone was doing the Shmurda dance, all over Instagram and a platform that was buzzing at the time called Vine, catching the attention of new fans everywhere, and unfortunately the police. See, what a lot of new fans didn't know at the time, Bobby Shmurda's breakout song Hot Boy had quite a lot of self-incriminating lyrics. Bobby Shmurda was part of a gang in Brooklyn called GS9, and when Hot Boy was released, Bobby and his gang was already being investigated heavily by the NYPD for a string of charges from selling drugs to murder. And after Bobby started going up in music.
Now imagine you already being investigated. The NYPD sitting back like, look at him. Just got his deal. Think he hot. Thinking they on. They about to do big things. We finna hit all of them with this Rico, goddamn. All of them. You know what I'm saying? Then look, this the crazy part. And they ain't taking nothing away from Bobby Shmurda, because when Bobby Shmurda was in the streets, he was probably doing his thing. But the crazy part is, the rapper usually ain't the leader. But when they finally do the Rico, you the leader. You the leader when they do the Rico. You the one with the deal. You the one with the most money. You the one with the biggest mouth. You the one doing the videos. You the leader, nigga. I know he started GS9, but he did today. No, you the leader, nigga. Yeah. You the reason all these people did. You the reason all these drugs got sold. And they put the most charges on the rapper. Look at the YSL case. Young Thug ain't did a damn thing. They put everything on him, nigga. You the rapper, you the leader, nigga. Meanwhile, got YSL Tick. He was one of the co-founders. He was on the stand. But then you got the other one, YSL Mondo. They say he started it too, nigga. He ain't even in the Rico, nigga. See what I'm saying? They play dirty out here, man.
The NYPD labelled him as the boss of the gang. Only 4 months after he dropped his hit single, Shmurda and 14 other members of GS9 were all arrested inside a Manhattan recording studio and charged with 69 counts of criminal charges, resulting in Bobby taking a 7-year plea deal. At this point, it was looking like the New York music scene was cursed. Bobby was New York's first breakout artist for a very long time, at a time where other cities like Atlanta was producing star after.
Hold on. Bobby wasn't New York first breakout artist. He's probably like, I say they first like drill type artist to blow like that. But hold on. Better not ever let Diddy hear you. You know what I'm saying? Jigga Hill Gang, Coogee Rap. Y'all gotta start doing y'all history, man. Hip hop is New York. Is where it started in New York, man. LL Cool J gonna smack the shit out of one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta get that to New York. When you say hip hop, you gotta give it to New York. Period. Hands down. Point blank. If it wasn't for New York, it wouldn't be no hip hop at all. New York started hip hop. Everybody know that. You hear me? So now he wasn't New York first breakout. Now hell no. No, not at all.
star. But soon, a new wave of drill music was about to take over the scene and change New York rap forever. In 2016, the UK drill scene was on fire. Groups like Sit 7 and Harlem Spartans were at their peak of gaining international attention, literally transforming the drill sound worldwide. New York was one of the first places outside of London to adapt to this new style.
Hey, now I ain't gonna lie. UK drill, the beats be raw, but I don't know. I can't understand none they saying. That's the only problem I got with UK drill. I like they beats, but I don't know what the hell they talking about. I don't know.
Summer of 2016, a Brooklyn rapper called 22 G's was one of the first New York artists to jump on the UK drill beat in a song called Blicky, but he really started making some noise in New York when he dropped a song called Suburban. After this track, more and more Brooklyn artists started emerging, all adopting UK drill type beats. In 2017, a rival drill rapper to 22 G's called Chef G dropped a response track to 22 G's song Suburban, naming it No Suburban, creating a big rivalry between both artists at the start of this new wave, pretty much making them the faces of New York drill at the time. But it wouldn't be long before a new up-and-coming drill rapper would take Brooklyn drill to the world stage, the rapper being an artist called Pop Smoke. He really started showing some star potential when he dropped his first hit called Flexin', which was enough.
No cap, Pop Smoke was cold. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
For Republic Records to sign him only a few months after that release. A month after signing his deal, he really proved that he wasn't no regular drill rapper when he released one of his biggest hits till this day, called Welcome to the Party. The song was a commercial success, shining a massive spotlight on him and the whole Brooklyn drill wave. Other Brooklyn artists like Fivio Foreign and Busy Banks dropped big tracks soon after, cementing Brooklyn drill as one of the biggest music movements coming out of 2019. But it wouldn't be long until the whole scene would crash to his knees. 2020 was a terrible year for Brooklyn drill. Off the back of the previous year's success, fans were predicting New York drill to keep stepping it up. Little did people know, the whole scene would pretty much be crushed before it could even grow. At the start of 2020, Pop Smoke was on the top of the world. He was networking with the biggest rappers in America while selling out shows worldwide. But unfortunately, Pop Smoke would be stopped before he could reach his full potential. In mid-February of 2020,
and I ain't gonna lie, Fivio Foreign called too, but that ad-lib, that hey, I wouldn't have never stopped doing that. I don't know why he stopped, bro. That's all you get. Listen. That ad-lib need to be put back in the song immediately. I think that's the problem, because Fivio raw, but that hey, that's missing, man. Put that back in the song ASAP.
Pop and his childhood friend Mike D flew from New York to California and rented out a property in Beverly Hills. But while enjoying his time on the other side of the country, Pop may have got a bit too comfortable. Throughout his stay in Cali, the pair made several social media posts showing off their trip, posting the views of where they were staying and the white Range Rover they were driving. But where Pop Smoke really messed up was when he posted a video of some designer shopping he got delivered to the property, which showed the address of where he was staying. 4 gang members who didn't live too far from the area caught wind of where Pop Smoke was staying at. They then proceeded to run up in the property with masks, looking to rob anything on sight. When they got into the house, Pop was in the shower, so didn't notice at first.
Now look, man, why we gotta do stuff like that too? It's sad to say that Pop Smoke was a Crip and Pop Smoke got killed by some Crips. All I'm saying is they probably could have did a song with him, got up with him or something like that. They could have been on and popping. And then they could have made some legal money. So before you think about attacking a man or harming a man, another brother, think first, see how you can make some money with that brother. Because if you can make some money with that brother, that's way more important than the attack you about to pull. Because that jewelry, that's limited. That little whatever you gonna get when you pawn that, or the little money you gonna rob them for. Why do that when you can have longevity with your money just by teaming up? Y'all gotta learn. Y'all gotta start learning how to work together, man. It's sad that Pop Smoke a Crip and got killed by some Crips. That's crazy. Same thing with Nipsey. A Crip got killed by a Crip, man. It's sad.
But when one of the robbers eventually found the rapper, they ended up getting into an altercation, leading to Pop Smoke being shot 3 times in the back, with one of the shots being fatal. Pop Smoke's death not only affected New York, but hip-hop as a whole. Pop was only rapping for less than 2 years, and the impact he made on the Brooklyn drill scene was undoubtedly unmatched. Brooklyn drill would never really recover from his loss, and stuff was only gonna get worse for the borough. In May of the same year, another Brooklyn drill rapper and close friend to 22 G's, called Nick Blicky, was shot 7 times and later died to his injuries. In the same month,
and I ain't gonna lie, 22 G's, Nick Blicky and all that, they was called too, man. What are we doing? Do y'all know, man? I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. I understand it, you know, being in the streets and, you know, having ops and brothers taking brothers out and all that. I understand it. I get it. But look, man, like, we literally killing generational wealth. When you look at most of the people that do these killings, you look at the other side, they don't have nothing. The people that done killed, the people that probably would have had some, still don't have nothing after they kill them. So was it really worth it? Was it worth not going to jail, not seeing your kids? Was it really worth it? And you didn't get nothing. When you could have got up with that man and made millions. All these people work together, Jews, the Mexicans, the Indians, they all work together to get millions. We take each other out and don't have a plan after, but put his name in the song, we took him out, rap, he a op, we smoking on the pack, ooh, and a lot of them still don't have nothing. So before you think about killing your brother, think about how you can get millions with your brother, man.
Another smaller Brooklyn rapper would also face the same demise after an artist called KG Balla was shot and killed in a drive-by. One rapper that was also making noise at the time was a Brooklyn artist named Casanova. He was becoming a well-talked about rapper, mainly due to his actions off the mic, with many dramas and feuds with other rappers in the game. But in the end of 2020, Casanova and members of his Gorilla Stone Bloods gang were all caught up on the RICO case, which eventually resulted in Casanova being sentenced to 16 years in 2023. Unfortunately,
I hate what happened to Casanova, man, because it's like he worked so hard to get on. Then when he got on, it's like he couldn't stop doing the street stuff. He was doing stuff, little kids was doing all this Instagram posts, selling weed and guns through Instagram and all that stuff shorties do. You dealing with Rock Nation, you dealing with The Rock. If your advance went a lot, you shouldn't even took the deal. But I'm looking at Casanova like, man, bro, sad situation, man. Sad situation.
One of the last standing big rappers on the Brooklyn drill scene would also meet the same fate a month later. In 2020, after dropping 2 big albums, Chef G was proven to be at the top of the game and was looking likely to be the next big prospect. But in early 2021, Chef
Another one. And I understand, like I say, I understand it was probably bloodshed between the groups and all that, but it's no reason why 22 G's, Chef G's, watched that, came together as brothers, started that trend, made millions, and then everybody coming up under them would have had a chance to make millions. All this stuff went on, bro. Ain't nobody gained nothing. If you look at most of this stuff, people end up right back where they started at. What's the point? Old Block members killed Duck. Look where they at. They probably finna get life. Fine, when it did that fight, he did and they can't make no more music. Chef G and it, like I said, they ain't even said nothing else about this case. We don't even know what's going on with Chef G now. They just got them on a hold and waiting period. 22 G say he about to grow the develop. I see it in him like he trying to grow because it's time to get money, bro. Ain't nobody but all the killing for what? Learn how to get up with your brother and make some money, man. For real.
FG got booked for possession of a gun, which landed him a 2-year sentence. He was looking to get released in 2023 and make a big comeback on the declining scene. Unfortunately, the feds had a different idea, because not long before he was scheduled to be released, Chef G was hit with an 140 count indictment, which accuses the rapper of orchestrating multiple shootings and other acts of violence on rival gang members. If you couldn't tell already, New York don't play when it comes to gang activity. Next to nothing really goes past them. They'll normally wait to build up the perfect case on the gang and hit them with a RICO, which in history has a 98% prosecution rate. If you don't know what a RICO is, to put it simply, it's basically a federal charge that targets an organization or group that has committed multiple normal crimes either within the group or for that group. RICO charges were originally introduced in the 1970s in an attempt to combat the Italian mafia, which were operating in New York and getting away with a lot of crime due to high levels of organization within the mafia families. But today it's used for all types of situations, like fraudulent businesses and of course to take down gangs. By 2021, Brooklyn drill was just a shell of what it was a couple years back, but soon the next phase of drill would take place and arguably make more noise than ever before. Right in the same place hip hop started, the Bronx. Teenagers from the Bronx started rapping on sampled beats with a lot of energy and very disrespectful lyrics. Some of the first to do it was part of a large gang in the south of Bronx called the YGs. YG rappers like Spaz Drilly and a few rappers coming from a housing complex called the River Park Towers started this new and exciting drill sound in 2019. Opposition gangs in the Bronx like DOA and OGs also jumped on the wave not too long after. The Bronx drill scene really started gaining a lot of attention all over social media, just due to how different it was. The start of the scene was literally just low production music videos, with rappers dancing around and having fun while dissing each other very disrespectfully, while the top Brooklyn drill artists in his time was more focused on rapping about their lifestyles while throwing the odd diss to their ops. This new Bronx drill scene was straight up focused on dissing. Two rappers who led the movement was a YG rapper called D-Fang and a DOA rapper called K-Flock. And what made it so interesting that both these rappers weren't just rivals, they were also cousins. In late 2020 and 2021, the whole of the Bronx was looking like,
hold on, man. See what I'm saying? They cousins. Y'all could be getting money together. Why y'all beefing? Y'all cousins. Get the money together and take care of the whole family. Take care of your whole guy. That's why most of these guys that's up under these guys that's doing that, y'all try to get behind the main guy, hoping he finna blow and put everybody on when he on his way to jail. He on his way into RICO. He on his way to death. He on his way to a body bag. And y'all not even thinking. Y'all could have been cousins, squashed the beef, got money together, granny straight, mom straight, auntie straight. Then they would have been even more happier y'all not beefing. Everybody would have been getting money. Everybody would have had generational wealth. Everybody would have been straight. And then y'all could have took care of all y'all guys too. Sad.
One big playground. Rappers were literally live streaming, spinning each other's blocks, while rival rappers are going on Instagram live dissing each other. And all of this was attracting big attention to the borough, which was reflecting on their views on tracks. But once again, this would all come crashing down. Violent crime was on a sharp increase in the Bronx, and as we could all probably guess by now, the NYPD wasn't gonna let this continue to get worse. And one by one, most big rappers were taken down. On December the 24th, after signing a record deal rumored to be worth 7 figures, the big star of the scene, K Flock, was arrested and charged for the murder of a man in Harlem. A couple big indictments on the YGs also took out a lot of big rappers from that side, like Lee Drilly and D-Fang. A lot of other popping rappers at the time, like PJ Glizzy, Nazi BK and CJ Goon to name a few, were hit with some serious charges also, leaving only
All right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up, man. But I just want y'all to know, man. You the main rapper, you gonna be the head of the Rico. Period. You might not have caught a body. You might not have been doing it. It don't even matter. If you the rapper, you getting the Rico. My suggestion is go get the money. Because y'all really don't want to hurt each other. Y'all really want the money. Oh, that just look good and sound good. But if the goal is to get the money, get together and get the money. Y'all don't see them busting these immigrants in? They about to get the money. The immigrants that's already hit, they about to get the money. Then, once they start eating up the little bit of money y'all got left, then y'all ain't gonna have no money, period. How you gonna beef and you broke? Oh yeah, the immigrants finna clean all that up. So if you broke, what you gonna do then? What hood? They gonna tear down all that? Immigrants in there. Oh, you gotta move. We finna tear this down. We done gave the housing vouchers to the immigrants. Focus on not killing each other and focus on getting to the money. The boy Buddha, man. I'm out.